Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Stephen Curry.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Jimmy Butler is out there with Bogdanovic. Then it's Curry. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. They've got Wagner. Holiday out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
Curry against Holiday. McDaniels outside. Wagner has screen on Bogdanovic. That shot off. Nice D from Porzingis. And it's the Warriors' ball.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Yeah, we'll see if this East-West matchup plays out the same way. It's a new year, and it's a new series.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Wagner. Some solid defense from Butler.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Curry against Holiday.
You love how Holiday can get in a guy's shirt defensively without fouling.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Outside Curry. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
McDaniels finds Wagner. And the layup is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Holiday, the pass to Jordan. Back to Holiday. Valanciunas sets a screen for Holiday. They get it back. Over in the corner, McDaniels. McDaniels against Bogdanovic. Outside Butler. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Here's Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Butler. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And here is Jordan after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. McDaniels kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Holiday. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Holiday with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Jordan. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Warriors leading by 6. And here is Curry. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. They get the rebound. He gets it in there.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Andre Drummond's checking for Wagner. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. And you take a look at this home team. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. Now Jordan. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. McDaniels outside. And it's off from 3-point range. The Warriors leading outside Curry. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Curry finds Butler. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Hits it from 3-point range.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Drummond passes to Holiday. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Outside Butler. Inside. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Now, here's McDaniels. He has yet to score. Drummond dishes to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
On 0-2 from deep here. Let's check in now with our Allie reporters who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going every moment of it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Jordan against Curry. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. From past the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Butler. And it's sent back by Drummond. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action.
The previous play is under review.
Time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Valanciunas. Basket good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Moody. Last time out he had 13 points. Up top, Highland. Payne covering. Jackson Davis in the corner. Here's Santos. Offline with his 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Levine's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix in the last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustment on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Here's Levine. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Jordan. They get it back. Moravia.
That's what he gets, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Highland, the bounce pass. Green, the screen. Shoots over Laravia. And there the...
You see what I'm saying, guys? See how they just everything is handicapped. They move without the ball faster, and then when you play decent, great defense, it doesn't matter because it's just you got Draymond Green doing it. Draymond Green in 2026 with a hand in his face from mid-range. Just get out of here, all net. And if you notice too, none of our plays are working the way they should because they don't let you run off the ball crisply enough on your side. So anytime you run plays, you're constantly having to fight a delayed reaction, which leads to unforced turnovers. And then on top of that, too, all the shots that they're making are contested, but it doesn't matter. They're not even earning, like I would say that 70% of the shots they've taken have been contested, and yet they're up by 10. It's ridiculous. And they're swishing shots.
Warriors now with another bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
Once Drummond gets the ball there,
you can kiss it goodbye.
Island with it. No scoring in this one. Latrey. Jordan with the rebound. Gone 0-2 from deep here. Pass to LaRavia.
See what I'm saying? There's a leak out about LaRavia. How is he? He's covering up this distance. See how he's just sliding over there? Sliding into position. He's out of position defensively. He's going to defend the basket. How are you just magically sliding into position to defend this jump shot? That should be wide open. Jordan draws a triple team, and you just magically slide over there. See what I'm saying, guys? You can't get – it's just ridiculous. They're not even trying to make the game be fair, man. Like, he just slides over there. His footsteps don't even line up with his gait. Look at this. 1, 2, and he's sliding all the way over there.
Now here's Levine. Here's Jordan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Jordan's got 13 points.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up. Total lift.
I quit. I'm done, guys. Look, guys, I'm done. Now they just committed the ultimate sin. Michael Jordan, in his prime, maybe arguably the greatest defensive two guard to ever live, getting blown by because he couldn't react fast enough, because they won't let you react fast enough. I'm done. You committed. 2K, go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to fucking hell. Go to. If anybody believes this is realistic, anybody believes that Michael Jordan, 1991, is getting blown by a backup power forward. This is a power forward right now. This is a power forward, guys, in today's game. A power forward. This is Michael's. I will see you guys in 2K25 for NBA Classics. The NBA Ultimate Season is canceled. I'm done. I am done. I have tried, guys. I can't.